Hello everybody and welcome back. It is Jeff again, another episode on the Mindcrack server, and I'm kind of I'm kind of wetting. I'm kind of letting this lag settle for just a minute. Um, I am back. I've discovered the path back to my old base, and I was correct. Somebody had just kind of built their own path right through my path and just kind of blocked the walls off of mine. So I found out where it was going, and it wasn't that hard. I just kind of dug around where their stuff was. So I'll show you guys that in a minute. Uh, we're gonna have a problem here with my redstone design that I thought was pretty good. I guess that switch does nothing. I can't remember which switch I made do this. I might not have made a single switch do this actually yet. Yeah, I guess I didn't finish that. Oh, look, it's Anders. So, man, Anders, I think is Anders, I think is the one who actually built through my path. And what I'm doing is, as you can see here, this works perfectly to get me down and around and down here. And unfortunately, when I come back from the witch farm, though, I did not realize that I went up and around and started zipping off that way. So I need to come up with some other method in order to get myself back to where I'm supposed to go. I'm showing the folks my redstone folly. So I'm going to have to work on that at some point. But like I said, I did create the other path that goes down that way, and we can get to that momentarily. I want to figure out what Anders is up to. But either way, what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna it's got a problem to work it out. Anders didn't believe I was real when I logged in, huh? I definitely do want to get together and do some things with some people on the Mindcrack server at some point soon. Unfortunately, I'm just kind of logging in. I just got off of work. I'm logging in to kind of show you guys some things, work on a little bit, and then I actually got to get out of here. Hells yeah, who doesn't like pillaging? I can't even type. But basically, as you can see, I was gonna like show you guys, but I think it's pretty obvious. When I come back from the witch hut, it goes straight up that way. So I'm gonna have to do some redstone recreation right here, but whatever. Down this way is where my path is. I grabbed the few rails that I have left. I'm gonna go place them and get as far down as I can, but I still think I'm a good like 300 blocks away. So I'll still need more rails to go place to get me back to my other section. I'm kind of got two different sections of this world going because of everybody branching out. You have to find new territory and all that fun stuff. But it's all good. I kind of like it now that I've made them connect in my own way. It's kind of nice. As you can see, this stuff, I laid this in the last video. I didn't put any of the powered rail or anything in here. This is one of the spots where I start going up and get around one of the tracks here. I tried to throw cobble down where there was like one layer thick. I know I missed some areas because I didn't dig it all out and see what was. I don't know why I'm keeping going. I was going to start laying track is what my plan was. That's kind of completely bypassed that idea. And obviously, many people had already known about the quote-unquote exploit that I had found. I was unaware. It's something that was new to me. Apparently, it was not new to many other people, which is fine. I try to throw out there the information that as I come across something that could be very interesting. The same thing can happen with soul sand, I guess, is the big understanding with what I was describing, which I still think is a good idea for a trap, but I obviously was not even close to one of the original people. I guess like Vintage Beef has it set up in his castle somewhere too. So either way, I mean, it wasn't new, but I had run into it accidentally, so I wanted to share it in case other people hadn't seen it. That was obviously a faux pas on my part, but it's all good. People who told me, many people told me that I was wrong and I was not the, it was something that was old. Not that I was wrong, that it was something that was old and well known. And everybody was very kind about it, so thank you guys for not, raging about the fact that I showed something that was a well-known issue. So I much appreciate that. But I'm going to try to go through here and put in some powered rail line. And while I do such things, I'll talk to you guys about Websense. I don't know if you guys are aware. Anybody who works in a corporate building probably is aware. It is one of those companies that runs the basically your web filter and what can go in and out of the company. It blocks traffic that's known, like it won't let you do Pandora because they're known music streaming sites and blah blah blah. And I'm sure there's many options and configurations for such things, such as allow, I actually don't know how this works, but we're going to find out. If I put a switch here, will it actually light this, or do I have to put it on the underside of this block? I do have some powered rail with me. So that does not light it, but I think if I go down one more, yeah, that works. I think if I go down one more and put this switch here, which they allowed to do in one of the more recent updates. Yes, it does. It works. So I don't have to waste my time with making it unpretty and putting things to the side and things like that. There we go. So that'll give me a little boost. But Websense is one of those platforms that allows companies to be able to basically give their information or their web security to a different company to be able to handle. I understand that. Not exactly pleased with a lot of the things that most companies tend to block out, such as my fire station blocks out, and you guys can tell me if I'm wrong here too. I think if I was wondering why I couldn't run. I'm low on food. I'm going to try to put a few of these things, I think like 3 of them maybe, in a row. I think it gives you a much better boost than just having one. It makes it so I don't have to put them nearly as often. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I don't mind putting another one like right around here. But with Websense, it blocks out things like, at my fire station, blocks out like, one day it blocks out XKCD, the next day it doesn't. It's very strange the way it works to me, but I'm sure it's all about like configuration and what people submit as, potential things they don't want their employees looking at or whatnot. And so I want to be right under this block. Okay, just making sure I'm at the right block. And the reason I bring it up is not for the fact that, everybody knows they, block a lot of content and, things like that. Facebook used to be a very big thing that was blocked, and I was shocked to recently find that Facebook was not blocked in my company anymore. And I seem to have just locked, oh, there we go. I was going to say, I seem to have just locked up. So going down is going to be good. This uphill part is going to be a little rough. Actually, I got so much speed from the down. Now, this redstone torch was not even mine. It was actually whoever's rail I tapped into, which I actually think is Anders, strangely enough. I bet you that'll give me enough to get up there. Oh, yeah. Not really that far, though. I bet you if I put... This is going to be the end of my powered rail run. But I bring it up because of the fact that despite what is blocked, and I was saying Facebook is something that has recently become unblocked at my hospital, and actually I was told by one of my fellow colleagues, which I did not know this, that I guess Obama came out and talked about how Facebook was such a good avenue for organizations, et cetera, and even the like news firms and things like that to disseminate information to people. So basically, one day there was kind of a flip of the switch, and companies that had blocked it, everybody pretty much unblocked it because Obama like supported the fact of Facebook and the ability of what it could do to get information out to people. So I think things like that are good. I get very upset that I can't stream like Pandora at work, because in my opinion that's kind of like, I just sit at my desk and what am I going to do? I'm going to listen to some music while I sit at my desk and do some work, but for some reason I can't do that. But I'm allowed to listen to CDs, but whatever. That's not why I brought this up. Websense, for some reason, I started a website literally a week ago. I'm actually in the process of creating the jsano19.com, which exists. It's mine. I own it. I'm building it. You guys can't really see anything on there because I'm just in the process of, I just purchased it, and I was just kind of oh, that's not going to work, is it? I was just trying to get some things going with the website itself, and this sword keeps coming back. It keeps breaking and coming back, and it's very annoying. But I was working on JSano19 one day while I was at work, yes. Not very much. I just had some things I was testing to see if they worked real quick in some downtime that I had, and everything was fine. The next day I came back to work. I all of a sudden could not log on to jsano19.com, and it was blocked, and it was with a very strange block message that I had to look up, because it said this site may contain malicious intentions or something like that. I'd have to go back to it at work and see what the exact wording was, but I was like, that's weird. Like, this website, I created it a week ago. Nothing's up on it right now. If you go to jsano19.com, all it says is like jsano9, the future site of jsano19.com is like, really, it is all it says. And I was kind of working in some like subdomains and things like that, but I wasn't doing much. I wasn't doing anything that injected code, injected blah blah blah. Very, very little was I doing to the site, and excellent. I like the way that works. So I'll start riding this rail back toward the witch hut, because I'm out of supplies anyway. So that's where all my stuff. You know what? Let's not go back to the witch hut. Let's get my little minecart, see if the sword breaks again, and let's go back toward my old base, because who knows, I might have some rail and stuff over there still stored. I haven't been there in a long time. I guess I could take the minecart for a little ways when I get to another power area. We will see. But so I had to look up the error code, or excuse me, the block code to find out why it was blocked, and said this site may contain malicious content. And I was very confused because, like I said, I just created the site like a week before. Didn't really do much to it. Don't understand how that could potentially cause malicious content. That was weird. That was a really big lag spike. So I looked it up and found out that Websense actually will block, when it finds out about new sites, it will block them until it has a chance to categorize them. So they basically blocked out a brand new website for the purpose of a hacker could have just bought this domain and be making a hacking site. Therefore, we will not let you see it at work until we deem that it is safe. And that to me is pretty off the wall, because it's a brand new website. Unless you're getting complaints from people saying like you need to block this website or something like that, why would you block just a random website that has no content on it at the time, that was just registered like within a week prior? It does not really jive with me, and I'm kind of upset at the fact that this is the company that has made, see, as you can see, I made it. This is the company that has made it to almost like I can't even say this, the number one. Everything I deal with out here that uses blocked, that uses anything to block content, it's all Websense. Websense is who does it. It's the company that does it. You can tell anytime you try to go to a site like Pandora or something like that, and all of a sudden it doesn't let you on. It's a big Websense page, and it straight up tells you, like, Websense has blocked this content for, X, Y, or Z reason. Wow, you can tell how long it's been since I've been here. I, like, got pumpkins and left because they haven't even grown again, which is pretty intense to me. Look at my trees, though. My trees have grown like crazy. I'm looking for rails. See if there's any rail. I got ladders. Ladders are not rail. Nothing out here, so we'll see what I have over here. It's been a very long time since I've been out here. I almost forgot that this is the same series because this series has been running for so long. What's up, guys? Got any good trades? Pork. I can go kill some things for that. Ooh, bottle enchanting. We're at emeralds, though. Come on, man. Oh, I got some redstone lambs. I do want redstone lambs. And diamonds. I do want diamonds. What garbage can I drop off here? I had like 10 rail left. Whatever. Obviously, this is a work in progress. I don't really need the signs. I don't need netherrack. There's so much. Nope. It's full. So much netherrack I could have. Do I have anything in these furnaces? Some smooth stone in that one. Nothing in these other ones. But it's kind of annoying to me that, it's rail, exactly what I was looking for. I think I always had the intention of making these on a day-night switch to turn on when it turned nighttime, and I never did. Holy crap! Oh, geez, never mind. Ha! I thought I was looking at this plot for a minute, and I, for some reason, thought that this plot, I thought all these pumpkins had just grown in the last, 2 minutes, and I was going to be very shocked and concerned at the game mechanics all at the same time. But I don't know if you guys have had experience with Websense or whatnot and what your guys' thoughts are on it, but mine right now are not that high because when I deal with something like, a brand new website and I'm at work, like what if I worked for a firm that utilized Websense in order to block content, but at the same time was like a web design firm, and all of a sudden you couldn't get to sites that you had just started designing? I mean, it would be off the wall. The nice thing is my company, unlike the old company I worked for, back when I was in an office job still, had a, you couldn't get out of their, basically out through their firewall in any real way. This company, however, I can remote desktop out, and anything I need to do, I can still actually remote desktop back to my computer here at home and go look at anything I really need to look at. Obviously, you can't do anything, malicious or whatever. There's a pig, crap ton of ender balls. I don't know what I have in this village, though. Oh, my rails are my, what do you call them? All those areas I put into the abandoned mine shafts are in the other. I do not have any rail in here, but I could have some good things in the furnace. 4 pieces of glass, 3 pieces of glass. Nope. Hello, Mr. Gollum. This is actually where I built, if I recall, I thought I built a. Maybe it was in the other one. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been to these villages. Hello, Phyllis. Goodbye. So it's, like I said, it's kind of annoying to me that. What went this way? I don't remember what went that way. I remember, however, this way was to some other things. And I've laid rail all the way through here. I just need to kind of power it, so that's good. I'm taking a tour for you guys as well as a tour for me because I don't remember what I was doing over in this area actually anymore. This would be a spot that might have a very small chest. So therefore, nothing good. I must have transported all this stuff out of here. But one of the other purposes of telling that story, besides to complain about Websense, is the fact that jsano19.com has been purchased. It is owned by me. It is in the works. I cannot tell you if it's going to be up anytime soon. I need some time to work on it. Things at work are actually picking up, thank God, because it's been quite boring since I've been there. I'm still trying to get used to this office work life again, but as of now, things are kind of starting to progress, and I'm going to try my hardest to... Nope, I must have taken all that stuff out of here that I had gained, but that's okay. This is going to be a short episode today, guys, because like I said, I got some things I got to do. I just got home from work. It'd been a couple days since I made an episode, and I wanted to make sure I got one in there, and I already don't remember which way I came from, so we're just going to walk this way. Oh, wait. This way, I remember, was a long way over to a mushroom island. Pretty sure that's the case. I will find out at a later time. It could be this way. I don't know, unfortunately. But for you guys, it's going to be okay because I'm going to end this episode shortly. Like I said, short episode. Just wanted to get some things out there, talk about Websense for a little bit, inform you guys that jsano19.com is going to be up and running, and obviously this was not the right way to go. There is close to it though. There is also a drop that leads to nothingness. Strange. It must not have done much out here. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back with you soon. Stay tuned because I do have a contest coming up. Nothing special. I talked about it before. I just have not had the time to get it organized and together. On top of the contest I also talked about last time, I do have supplies ready and a plan in place for a prank. You guys have been asking for a prank for a long time. I have things ready. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments. I have a few choices in the way that this works, and I think the way it's going to work the best is if I do the prank in a general area where anybody could come across and see it and fall for it, enjoy it, whatever. It's going to be funny, so it's going to be... It'll be enjoyable for whoever it is. It's just kind of random. Or I could target a specific individual, which I might do if more people want me to target a specific individual. I just will need time to plan it if it's a specific individual because I need to get things set up, as well as know that they will be able to see it and do something with it in a decent time frame, as opposed to just like I put it up in somebody's house and 3 months later is when the next time that they're back at the house is. So I mean, there's a couple things involved. I was more thinking putting it in a general vicinity as opposed to a specific person, but I may be able to be persuaded with the right argument if people know somebody who an area that they frequent and a person that would be accepting of the prank and not take it the wrong way or anything like that. So so maybe I'll look for some suggestions and feedback for that in this episode. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.